TC. So yeah, would be if I killed this last trade of his. That still isn't
not mad. Exactly the right amount of mad for it to be funny, and I don't care about his feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So. The thumbnail's the baseball. Classic.
I mean, it's always been a baseball.
I know, but usually it pops up as like part of the thing.
How do you...
Jesus Christ, you okay?
I'll be right back. I just
Sure.
knocked some shit over on my nightstand.
Yep. I guess we're gonna go to the wonder of me then. Hi. Hello. Welcome to the show. It goes a little bit like this. Joke? Exactly. Welcome to my flow. Flow's a little bit like this, with a rap in it. It's then a swift rap with a wrist, a rapping a kiss. Like Hershey's rapping a kiss shit. I got a show that'll test your kids. And that's one question, and the question is, what's funny? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny? What's funny?
It's that the shit in question was a metal coffee mug, so it made a loud noise that was scary.
What's funny? 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 Funny. Oh, and the audience says, when I was a baby, I laughed at people jiggling keys. Now I'm older and bolder and just get mad because I noticed that the keys are to a Hummer. Fuck my life. I don't fuck my wife. So fuck my wife and fuck my life. And my son is gay, but not sitcom gay. Daughter's a whore like another girl. Used to be a mother, but the marriage made her Miss Mary Americana. I want to scream with that team of Madonna, but the radical feminists made my wife a man. Okay. Oh, and if I die happy, the situation will be autoerotic asphyxiation.
In Stram, because... In Stram, everyone is mad because you posted it in the link in general and not in Stram. Did you post in the thread?
No. You expect me to do that shit?
Yes.
Hey, what up, Jamal? Even though his name is Steve. I hit my job.
So I still have 2 trades in the queue, one of which is a trade that definitely... It's Arcone trying to trade himself back to the bench for nothing.
You are becoming very freezy. Once again.
And the other GM still has not confirmed.
I don't know if you heard me, but you're getting like very freezy and yeah, like bad things are happening. You're getting like freezy and jittery. So if you want to I don't know.
Should we get Arcone on stream?
Sure. Are you hearing me telling you that your video is being shitty?
Is my video being shitty?
I'm gonna. Yes.
I can reinvent the radio. This is what we did last night, and it seemed to work.
Okay.
I don't know. Is this funny? Does this play?
The other night, you just dropped off and came back in, and everything was fine for most of the night.
Something like that, yeah. Do you want me to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm laughing at this. What? Hold on. Somebody in just posted a thread in r/hockey. Can you get traded twice? That's it. Didn't post in the thing. Just can you get traded twice? Question mark. Are you fucking kidding me? What is this? How's it going, everybody? Just so you know, I am very rarely going to be looking at the Discord chat. Please go on the YouTube chat, because that's the thing that I can see most. Joe is coming back right now in a moment. Hey, here we go.
Hello?
Ooh woo?
Hi. Hello?
Yo.
Arcone says you can be on in a little bit.
Okay.
Hockey that just says, "Can you get traded twice?"
Yeah, just can you get traded twice? That's it. I'm seeing the thumbnail right now for day 3 where it's just Jack's video and everybody else
Traded by
is
the
just an
Nordiques,
avatar.
two separate things. Mm-hmm.
The worst. That's terrible, and I hate it. You're tacky, and I hate you.
You're welcome. So we're probably gonna get Arcone in a little bit, and chronicle his epic journey back to the Colorado Avalanche organization after being claimed an expansion and then subsequently traded.
We'll get him on in a moment, but I think we should just start the actual show portion of the stream with our regular theme music. 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I never thought. Jesus, what was that? Oh my lord!
Let's try again.
I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way. I found a way. I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind, see what's inside. It's gonna take some time to realize, but if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find. Over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'd always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around.
Woo!
Welcome to Trade Deadline tonight. I am, of course, Kuhan Luke, and then here is every time. One day we're gonna get a hang of it. We're gonna get the hang of this. It's Professor What.
I was reading the comments.
He says he's the head
I was reading the
commish,
comments, dude.
but we all know it's the other Joe. How's it going, Joe?
Actually, Commissioner Dane is head commish. We established this on day 2.
You're right. That's true. He's been very busy all week.
This leg is awful. Holy crap. He's been very diligent. He's kept his nose clean. He's kept his head down.
Yep.
Okay, this is better.
Yes, it's so much better, I'm sure.
Chicago, Anna.
Okay, cool. I guess
your new trade is better.
I guess Joe's just talking. So
are we just gonna have separate conversations? Is that what the stream is now?
I don't know what's happening. You're having a separate conversation. I was trying to talk to you.
I was having a separate conversation because I was approving a trade. Okay, that's what happened.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is what happens when we flash trade on stream. Did we get everyone traded? We got everyone traded, right?
Yeah. So, do you want to send anyone to Seattle, or I can do Nashville?
Oh, there's 2 trades to be confirmed. Why are they still waiting to be confirmed? Is one of them a thing that we're not confirming yet?
One of them is not confirmed because the other commish hasn't confirmed it, and I kind of want to kill it to see what the proponent's response will be.
Why is 353
Should I do
not
it live on stream?
Hold on, wait. Why is 353 not confirmed?
353 is not confirmed. Oh, okay, that's actually real now. It's not to be the last one, but whatever. Both confirmations are in. Congratulations. That is no longer the last trade of the entire night because we'll probably get at least one more.
Will we? Oh, did you confirm 407?
Yeah, 407, I'm waiting for another confirmation there. Unless that did just get confirmed.
It appears to have just got confirmed.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's see what order they got popular.
I don't know who confirmed it.
Ah, damn. I was too slow. Fuck.
Do you want to make a trade?
Yeah. Nashville or Seattle? Nashville or Seattle? What do you want?
Who are you logged in as?
I'm logged in as Seattle.
Seattle it is. Who you want to give me? I'm taking Katie Nolan. Because it's not a real account anyway.
Oh, all right. I'll send you Katie Nolan.
I'm doing this right now. Hold on.
I can do both.
I'm giving you. I've already got it open. Let me give you. I'm going to give you Dater before Dater, which is a lurker account.
For Katie Nolan?
Yes. Submit trade. Trade submitted.
Nolan has a little bit of karma, so we know that she is a little bit of a real account.
All right, I confirmed. You got to confirm, and then commish confirm.
Okay.
We have exactly 0 seconds left. We're right here. I'm showing 6:00 right now. But we're right on the wire.
Confirm.
As long as it don't hit 6:01, we're good.
We're right at the wire. It was submitted before the deadline, so it's good. We're good. All right. This is the final trade of the deadline, ladies and gentlemen. Katie Nolan, ESPN for Dater before Dater. Congratulations. Sorry, Armagev.
Oh, I think we played that wrong. I think you still get the satisfaction. Joe, you might have to go radio. Unfortunate.
I'm gonna go radio.
I think you're gonna go radio.
Let me just turn.
That's a crying shame. It's a crying shame, but that's how life goes sometimes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna embiggen myself.
It's gonna have to happen, yeah.
Hello, I'm now Larch. Lorgen and George. Joe is still over here. He's just a little.
All right, let's see what Armagev is saying in YouTube chat because that doesn't want to load for me.
He says lies. Katie Nolan, ESPN is the best reporter. There we go. I'm holding him. Let's see. Have we given Cohen the link yet?
Whenever he's ready. I'm going to send him the invite.
Yes, go ahead and send him the invite, and we'll get him on. As we we're here last night.
So what happened today?
It's a good question. I have 6 points written down. Let me grab my notebook. So the first thing that happened I don't actually have points written down. But I was paying a little bit of attention. Yeah, it's a visual, it's a prop gag. I'm doing prop comedy now. That's what we're doing. So today's things that happened. Let's see.
What was your favorite thing that happened today?
My favorite thing that happened today. That's a good question. What happened today? I think the expansion draft was probably. I can't believe we did it so late. Probably because the GMs were bad at trading. And then on top of that everyone was like super receptive to it. So I'd say that. I'd say that it overtook W Mino getting GM spot. Is it Mino? Is it Mino? I'm going Mino.
I'm back. Yeah, everyone was super receptive to it except
Except what?
they were all like, I'm super happy to get picked up by Seattle, and then except the actual GMs, because like all the players were like, I'm super happy to get picked up by Seattle, and then all the GMs were like, oh my god, how are you taking my players?
Yeah, I think that was probably a mess, but also fuck the GMs. So all right,
like,
we
can
are.
you earnestly tell me that you personally would have protected Wingspan 64?
No, I wouldn't have. I actually tricked you into taking Wingspan 64. You're going to take somebody else, and I changed the spreadsheet on you.
Yep. See, there we go. Because I was supposed to take Delco Scum, but then you protected Delco Scum.
I protected Delco
so
Scum and gave you Wingspan 64. Yeah, correct. Yeah. Because I specifically didn't trade Delco Scum earlier to our next guest, Arcoin19, joining us now. Who is currently has his own mic muted, so make sure Arcoin to unmute yourself. But he tried to take Delco Scum from me in a trade, and I was like, no deal.
Yeah, so I was trying to see how much I could get.
Arcoin also wasn't.
But you overplayed your hand. You said you told me you really wanted him, and you're gonna so I'm gonna push you for him. And I was like, okay, I can just it's fine. I don't have to. And then he came crawling back.
Arcoin also complained that you were. This is great. This is happening. You complained that you weren't able to protect anyone, and then also got claimed yourself in the draft. How do you feel about that?
Annoyed. I sent myself to Colorado for a reason.
We're now being joined by the king of fuck the GMs. Whoa, it's a factorial.
Whoa.
It's a factorial. How's it going, Jeremy?
Doing good. How about you guys?
I finally have somebody else with video, so that's nice.
I mean, but then you have to look.
Hey, last night I invented radio. It was the greatest invention to come out of this game.
Yeah, but
right next to waivers.
But Jeremy, one of your eyes is looking right at me.
There you go.
So it's like I don't know how many of Joe's eyes are looking at me.
2.
That's what you say.
They're all on the same side.
They're all on the same side. All right, cool. So,
Jeremy, you want to talk draft strategy?
I actually had very little to do with the draft strategy. The whole thing was I was taking myself off of whatever team I was on and moving myself to Seattle. And then it kind of snowballed from there to let's take one from every team when the GM started to complain about it. Just equal opportunity.
And how does that make you feel, Arcoin?
I mean, I don't care. The point is to have fun, right?
No, you're not supposed to be understanding. That's not the point.
Well, too bad. We're nice.
You're supposed to bitch about it like everyone else does. Well, why isn't the game not being played the way I want the game to be played?
Also, can I direct everyone's attention to trade 406, which is just Arcoin desperately trying to send himself back to Colorado?
I just wanted to see what you would do. And the Colorado GM left, so I think it's impossible to have that go through.
It's not impossible. We can always.
Oh, it absolutely is. I could confirm it right now. I could kill it right now, but it makes me happy to see it there, so I haven't killed it.
It is a great trade.
What else we got?
It's the best vetoed trade of the deadline, I think. Everyone in the comments wants us to fight. I don't know what they want us to fight about.
Wait, nobody in the comments. Oh, there we go. We have one comment now saying fight. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know.
You want me to Like, you want me to like square up on Jeremy? This will make great radio. Me squaring up on Jeremy and failing to fight it. Jeremy just like sucks me, not even like makes contact. Like he hits me. He's like 2 inches shy from me, and then I back away and start crying. That's the fight. That's it.
There you go.
Yep.
Oh no, I think it's pretty good. Week, though.
We are already yawning. Oh, jeez, it's going great. It's going 100% fantastic. This is beautiful. Sorry, I shouldn't be negative. Oh no, that's not right. That's not what I was supposed to do. Oh well. Somebody gonna talk? Somebody gonna say anything? What's going on? So Arcoen, you played the game last.
No awards today.
You played the. Well, do you have awards up? Well, I don't know. This is your stream. You're the one who's radio only.
I'll get awards up while you interview him.
Sure,
I'll-
Arcoen. This is your second year
I'll
in
get
a row
awards
as the
you
yes.
interview him.
Yep, I got you. Whew, this this delay is great. Here we go. I have an Otter on the stream for Otter, so she can stop crying. Arcoen, this is your second year in a row as Sharks GM. What would you say are the biggest differences between this year and last year for you?
More Otters.
More Otters, yeah. Is that a positive difference or a negative difference?
Definitely positive, considering the Flyers GM last year was like not there.
I don't remember the Flyers GM last year.
Yeah,
but
that
sure.
happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well,
That's because they
To be
weren't
honest-
there.
to be honest, I don't remember anybody from last year. Literally, your name is the only name that I would have ever recognized, and I'm not sure why.
Probably because I did the 31 trade.
Maybe. What else? What are the good interview questions? Did we? Well, guess I didn't see the thread or the whatever the link. Just I don't know. Just pick your own. You know what? Never mind. I changed my mind. I don't trust you. Send the link in.
You don't trust me? Christmas vacation was less dry than the stream. That's fair.
All right. Well, so Joe's nobody voted for awards. So I guess put the link in general and see if anybody votes for the awards. Jeremy, what is the stupidest thing you think a GM did this week?
Stupidest thing.
I know there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. What stupid things happened? I don't know. I could not tell you. No one really broke anything, which was cool.
Yeah,
As
that's
opposed
nice.
to last year, people were breaking stuff all over the place. That was nice.
I mean, I definitely I didn't break anything, but I definitely commission approved trades before GM approving them, and they just stayed in my thing forever, and I was too embarrassed to ask you to fix it for me because I was the one who did the stupid thing. I was like, I'll leave it. It's fine. I'll live with it. It's okay. It's not a big deal.
Well, there you go. Since you were a GM, I'd say that'd be the stupidest thing a GM
Probably,
did.
right? Yeah, probably. I'm shocked at how much I participated this year. I did not plan to, and then I did. W minus is where TF is the link. That is a. Oh,
I am getting there. Hold on.
he's got it. It's coming up. It's coming up. W minus. Joe is putting it up as soon as he puts it up. Just hold your horses and chickens and fish. I don't know what's happening.
Hold your Otters.
Hold de cheval.
Hold your otter.
Y poulet.
Oui, mon ami. All right. Voting is up. It's in the general on the Discord. Everybody, put your vote in for best GM and the other ones.
And this is for the entire week. That's not just.
Oh, I guess it's for the entire week. Player. So where it says day, read week.
You think everyone did through the entire week?
Yes. And then this is going to be great television as we just silently start typing.
Do you not have a list game ready to go?
I feel like there are a few front runners for each of these. Like,
Certainly.
for example, for GM of the day, I think.
Yeah, I think GM of the.
Sorry, once I finished that sentence, I immediately remembered how much I hate all the GMs.
Yeah, I don't know if any of them were good.
Then why do you still do the game?
For the players.
We're here for the players. That's
Yeah,
it.
there's 1,200 people who aren't you. And the ones who suck get weeded out. See, it's much harder to weed out a shitty GM than it is to weed out a shitty player, because a shitty player just doesn't get any lip service. But a shitty GM, comes back for a few years and GMs the Penguins.
And then insists on getting the last trade, even though we've told him multiple times that's not a way to play the game.
Yeah.
Somehow Jeremy got a vote for GM of the week.
That is weird. Did our other reporter do anything?
I thought we only had one reporter all week.
He did for like the first 2 days.
Well, that answers that question.
I also like that Armagev thinks I've made edgy jokes at any point in the last 3 days.
I like how you specified the last 3 days.
I know. I said 3 days very specifically.
Very specifically. All right. I guess what did y'all think of the brewery bit?
They needed to buy O'Keefe's.
Shit, he's right.
I
When
enjoyed
you're right,
it.
you're right.
I think it was well done and it was original, which was always good.
I agree. My only problem with it was that once I told him I wasn't giving him Anheuser-Busch, first of all, he went around me and went and got the Newark Anheuser-Busch brewery and didn't even try to continue to negotiate. I said, I need more, because he's offering 10 fiats. I'm like, I would need more than 10 fiat for Anheuser-Busch. And then he was like, I don't know. How about 11 fiats? I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? And then just went and got one from Newark. So he didn't actually get one from St. Louis, though he did get Anheuser-Busch Newark division. But I would have traded a craft brewery.
Hashtag you tried.
Any other good trades that y'all remember?
I like the trade sending who went back to the Sharks that did not want to be there.
Ocelot Wolf.
Yes, the Ocelot trade was great. He got traded to the Sharks early. I think it was late day one, and he immediately into the thread complaining about it. So they were nice enough to move him to Detroit. With the plan of sending him back late today, and they did. Fantastic.
I don't think people realize how petty we are. Don't complain. It's that
Did
simple.
you notice that every GM who got selected in the expansion draft was a GM who complained about the potential of losing players?
It's the worst.
I did notice that.
Including you. As long as you're aware.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I was happy to go. I didn't care. I just didn't want to lose the one person who I was trying to keep.
I
very
just
hard.
need you to know that.
But like I was happy. I'm always happy to go anywhere. That's fine. I do not care. In fact,
and that's why you got bought out.
I in fact actively asked to go. Look, I'm not gonna watch the game anyway. It's fine. It's not a big deal. we all know that I'm really only here for week 1. I'm surprised I had as much time for week 1 as I had for week 1. The blue team trade, I will say, one of the stupid. So the blue team trade. I went in. I think the Blue Jackets messaged me first, like, "Hey, you want to make a blue for blue trade?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then he said, "Well, hey, let's try to get the Lightning and the Leafs into this too, and we'll have like a 4-way blue team trade." Great, cool, sounds good. That's fine with me. I don't have the time to like set it up though, so just like y'all set it up. Ask me whoever you want from me, and I'll probably approve it. No big deal. And then they're like, "Oh, what if we like make sure that every team is sending every other team somebody?" And I like was not paying attention until like the next day when I was like, "So what you've done is design 6 2-team trades and called it a 4-team trade. Like that's not a 4-team trade. You've designed 6 2-team trades and called it a 4-team trade because it's between the same 4 teams." It's like, shit, you're right. So then I spent like half an hour to 45 minutes with a notebook fixing the trade. So that was fun.
I was a little disappointed that there weren't any very large trades this year. I feel like that was a little bit lost.
Yeah, there weren't any like massive trades, but I think that's also because our
Did we
Cohen did the
differ
31
significantly in terms of?
Show me holding.
That's true.
Yeah, because our Cohen did the 31 team trade last year, and it's sort of like, especially because in baseball, like they try to do it every year and they fail every year, so they always keep like they're always aspiring to it. But the fact that it got done right away, the first year there was a database in hockey, it's just like, oh, so we did that.
Well, I asked for the vote
So
last
what
night,
now?
but for me, it was if anyone says they don't want to do it, we're not doing it.
Somebody
So
said
it's
they
less
wanna
of a
do it?
vote, and is anyone vetoing this?
I mean, it's the same thing, right? Because like if they don't want to make the trade, they're not. You can't force them to make a trade. So
Also, I think there was someone
Yeah.
who went
We're
like
going to just draft them in expansion.
I think there was someone who went through like all of the blue teams, and then he ended up, I think, actually with me.
not all of the blue teams. He didn't go to Columbus or Tampa Bay. One of the two. It was either Columbus or Tampa Bay that he didn't go to. And then he was, teal is bluish. Joe can't tell the difference, so same thing.
That's correct.
Well, he says he can't tell the difference. We don't know that for sure. I can't see Joe's
All right,
facial
I think we
expression.
have all the ballots in for
Okay.
today. For
All right, Joe, why don't you give us, because of the massive lag, why don't you just give us all of the awards and not spread the love?
so I think I've got the ballots counted for the day. Let me just double check one more category. All right, that's who's winning that category. And just a reminder, this is for the entire week, and it's not too bad from where it's not too far from where my projections were. So, drum roll, please. And I'm just totally gonna mistime this. Is the Violet Wizard,
Yay!
which everyone grammatically did slightly different.
And only one did correct.
Yes. GM of the week is, interestingly enough, a newcomer. Drum roll, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our new friend. It is our new friend Wamino, who became a GM literally today.
At like noon.
That's the bar, guys.
Yeah.
Let's step up and do the
Trade
work.
of the week. Yeah, he showed up. He did the work.
Drum roll.
That's what matters. Trade of the week, drumroll please, is the Otter trade, which was Otter for a bunch.
Killer. The best. My
It got
favorite
2
trade.
votes. I don't know.
it technically got 2 votes because I think Otter forgot that was the trade she was part of.
Commission of the day. This one's going to be a big surprise, ladies and gentlemen. As though he hasn't won every other day of the week except for the day Dan won, Jeremy is Commissioner of the Week. Do you have any words, Jeremy?
I'm just honored to be. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Just like the rest of us are, apparently.
And finally,
Reporter of the Week. I feel like this one should be easy to get based on the conversation that we've had. And then I'll invite him onto the stream, I guess, after this.
sure.
But drum roll, please.
Did Joe drop out? It's Wamino. Congratulations to Wamino. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god.
Am I alive again? Did
Yes,
we
you're
announce that
alive
was
again.
Wamino?
Yes, I did. Jesus Christ.
Congratulations to Wamino, who won 2 weekly awards, despite everyone complaining he wasn't there on Monday. And also not being eligible for one of those awards until lunchtime today.
He now has the link in his Discord as well, so maybe he'll show up. Yeah, congratulations to Wamino, and of course Jeremy. No congratulations to R. Cohen or to me, or Joe, because we didn't get anything. We didn't get jack shit.
Joe was able to complete the most commissioner confirmations with 135. Which was
Young
just
Joe.
under
That's young
double.
Joe.
Yeah, young Joe.
Not this Joe.
Not that Joe. The Joe that matters. Yeah, he was able to knock out 135 of the 370 confirmations. So that's not bad.
That is quite impressive. I think. Did I finish up in last?
No, you did not. You finished
I beat Jack?
third.
Did I beat Joe?
Wait, hold on. Who was talking?
Nine. Kuhan.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, you came in last.
Did I come in last? That's a shame.
Yep.
I figured I would. Honestly, you know what? I planned to not make any confirmations all week, so I'm surprised that I even finished 3 behind Jack.
Yeah, you had 47. Jack had 50. Joe had 63. I had 75, and young Joe just blew us away with 135.
135. Yeah, but again, that 47 is a shocking 47. It should have been 6 max.
How did Young Joe get the same as me and Jeremy combined? I want to know that.
It's because in middle school they don't really check your phone. So
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Some other fun stats are our fastest trade from submission from a GM to being posted by a commissioner was 29 seconds. our average trade time was 36 minutes and 1 second, with the median coming in at 6 minutes and 49 seconds. So definitely keeping the pace up, which is cool.
Wamino is now joining us. How's it
I'm
going?
here.
Yes, you
Hello.
I'm
are.
going to take a guess that the longest trade was the one between Sharks and Red Wings.
Incorrect. The longest trade was between Nashville and St. Louis. Took 18 hours, even though we're both commissions.
No, I thought we left that one up for almost a full day.
I think it's. Wait, what? This number is different than it's supposed to be. Why is it 16 minutes?
Yeah, that's not the right one.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, that was Joe sent me like, you want to do this? I said, yeah, sure. And then just never got around to approving it because I had other stuff to do and it just didn't get approved till the next day. I think he sent it to me at 4:00 and I just was busy until like 9 that night. And by that point in the time, the commissioner's office was closed, so we couldn't do it till the next morning. Wamino, let me give you a chance to thank your family and all the people who support you. Congratulations for winning. So you won Reporter of the Day already this week, and then you just won GM of the Week and Reporter of the Week. How does it feel?
It feels amazing, man. I've been dreaming my whole life for this moment. I still have to thank my family once again, and I wish I could thank my friends, but I don't have any. That's why I was able to trade the whole fucking roster of Montreal in one day.
Like 60 people in 3 hours? Yeah.
Because I got no friends. So
Yeah, that was
just-
crazy. How did you?
The story behind it is I have class at 8 a.m. till 12 p.m. Well, till noon, and my next class only starts at 4. So I had like a break of 4 hours, but class started this week, so I have fuck all to do. So I just traded for 4 hours straight, and like everybody DM'd me, every GM, every commissioner, like they all did trades for me, or like everybody wanted to trade with me, so it was like way easier since I didn't have to DM everyone like à la fois. Je sais pas comment dire en anglais là.
Are you will you commit now to joining us for the baseball game?
It's this summer,
It's every summer.
every summer. Yeah, for sure. I'll be a GM as well if for like a team that I don't even know
You can
baseball.
GM the Rays.
Oh yeah, I'm from Montreal. I can GM the Rays.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Rays of Montreal.
Yeah, the fucking split custody Rays.
Split custody Rays. Jesus.
Well, that's what like the news outlet in Montreal's like the journals, not journals. Fucking. I don't know how do you call it in English. The newspaper, like
The newspapers?
yeah, the newspapers in Montreal. Like the headline was les Rays de Montréal en garde partagée. Translated, it's Rays split custody with Montreal, like as if it was a fucking a lone child.
Divorced parents.
Yeah, divorced parents. So
Unbelievable.
So yeah, I'd be willing to GM the Rays. It would
That's
be pretty
beautiful.
hilarious that a guy from Montreal GMs fucking Rays.
I was saying to Joe yesterday that I legitimately, from the bottom of my heart, I think you're in the upper pantheon. We've done this game for 5 baseballs,
5?
5 baseballs and 3 hockeys. Baseball 6 is going to be this summer. And I think you are in the upper pantheon of reporters we've had. Like there's maybe 2 or 3 other names I put up with you because you like just we're very good at doing it exactly how it should be done. There's so many reporters who will come through who will just like take a story and report it as is. I actually want the first year I specifically said, do not report the story as is or I will remove your reporter access. And they reported it as is and I removed their fucking reporter access because they were being idiots. And like, why'd you remove my reporter access? Because I told you not to do that and you fucking did it. So go fuck yourself. But yeah, you were given stories that were already slightly vague and making them even vaguer, which is like perfect. Like exactly what I want to see. So I think you are a model. I like if anybody. I think the only negative was that you were around too much. Like you were super active compared to everybody else in the thread.
Yeah, like everybody, like there's 31 GMs. They're all complaining. Where's the reporters? Where's the reporters? I'm the only fucking reporter. Like last year I checked, there was like 4 or 5 reporters. So
technically there was another reporter, but he disappeared.
well, he was active the first day, so that's
Yeah.
why I let stories go by so he could report them. But everybody's like pinning me, DMing me, please report this, please report this. All right, I'll do it.
I'll admit that I was guilty of that too. Well, it's because I messaged at reporters and
I'm the only fucking reporter.
20
So.
minutes after that, you responded. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I guess like nobody else reported. And also, again, you did such a good job at being the only reporter. Like we didn't miss having like 8 reporters because you did a good job at it. So
Well,
thank you. You did a good job.
Thank you. But on the second day, I honestly I don't have any excuses except that I took a 4-hour nap between freaking 2 and 6 p.m. So I missed like the prime spot, and that's the night where you voted for We Have Reporters as
Fair
the
enough.
best reporter.
Fair
So I like took it
I mean,
to my
to be
heart that
fair-
for day 3 and 4 to really like just turn it for fuck's sakes to switch into
Turn
the
it up.
next gear. I don't know if it's an expression in English, but
That translates. You're good.
yeah, I guess.
That comes across.
And just fucking they'll have that. Like I'll force them to vote for me for report of the day, because if they miss any of my comments, they've just not been in the thread. Like if you look at the day 3 thread, I'm pretty sure half of the comments are mine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, that's the only knock is that there's no, like, every other comment is yours, and the other people don't, like, just didn't, there were no other people in the thread. I was like, all right, maybe cool off a little bit, bud, but it was good. Like, it was all good.
Yeah, I was like, maybe we'll get people to volunteer to be reporters, and then that didn't happen.
I guess I don't know. We always get more people like that want to be reporters in baseball. Maybe it's just because it's a little bit more established there. I don't know. Yeah. Well, reporters, like I say this all the time. Reporters were a year 1 like invention, like after the game had already started, because we were in a locked down subreddit. Because the way the game used to work was with spreadsheets and posts on a subreddit.
That's what Joe told me yesterday.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It seems like a pain.
It was a nightmare. It seemed all right back then, but compared to now, it was a nightmare.
I still have nightmares about that time.
Well, Jeremy remembers it as a GM, right? Like the mess that was the old way to do it. That was such a mess that you were like, "Hey, you want me to fix this? I'll make a database for you."
Yeah, it was great. You would post your trade, and then maybe 2 or 3 hours later, someone would say, "No, that's wrong," and then you would post it again, and then the next day it would get approved.
Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much how.
And then GMs would be like, "Can you fix this for us?" And we would be like, "No," and they'd be like, "But we can't fix it because we don't know how."
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Well, because I wasn't around that year because I was in Pakistan, but I have heard the stories of you can only trade a player up to 5 times, and they decided to make a 6th trade with me and stick me in the middle of a mega deal, and it's like, well, we don't know how to fix this. Like, you made your fucking bed, lie in it. Like, especially with Alex on their case, there's no way Alexandre Payet is gonna allow that shit. But I think you guys did actually end up being like, okay, fine, this one time it's okay, but next time.
And then they tried to trade you again, and I had to veto it again.
No,
Great.
go fuck yourselves. Jesus Christ, they're all idiots.
No, but with the database, like nobody told me how to use it, and I haven't even read the post how to be a GM. Like I just didn't bother. It's so easy. It's so intuitive. You would
think so. You would think it's intuitive, but I think you underestimate the stupidity of people,
I found the bug though,
myself included.
There are no bugs.
There are one.
No,
There is
there's not.
Okay. it's
Either
fixed.
That's not a
either
bug, that's a feature.
either
It's a
Jeremy has
feature.
fixed the bug or there are no bugs.
There are no bugs.
Well, I can tell you a feature then. I can submit it.
Oh, look, we accidentally lost our Cohen. I don't know where he went. We lost him. He's yeah.
Oh,
He must have
man.
dropped off. His internet went away for a second there.
Crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hey, our Cohen's back. Hey, welcome back, our Cohen.
First, I would like to say that was not my internet.
What, you're breaking up.
Well, I don't know if I can hear you. I may just be, hovering my mouse over the remove from stream button. I don't know what's going on.
I did want to ask though, how long did it take to make the database?
Oh, so they contacted me like what 14 days before hockey and said, "Hey, can you do this for hockey?" And I was like, "Probably." And then I didn't do anything for about a week because I forgot. And then they were like, "Hey, are we going to do this?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So probably about a week of pre-work, and then.
So and this is hockey last year. So one thing we have done in the past we didn't really do anything this year, but in the past what we have done is we've used hockey as sort of a testing ground for baseball, because baseball is the game we started with and it's sort of our more flagship game. So we use sort of hockey as a testing ground. So we were like, okay, just so that so we can work out all the kinks in advance. Let's try to do it for hockey. So there was a lot of fixing stuff on the fly last year during hockey.
Yeah. So 7 days of pre-work and then heavy edits every day during the actual week. But and then baseball was pretty buttoned up. There were a couple of small changes, and then this week I didn't actually do anything that really changed anything. I just did additions and stuff.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
But so really like a week and a half of proper work, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was just nights
And then patches as we went.
Well, I'm including the hockey trade deadline game as proper work. Last year's game.
And that last year we were actually running it off of my laptop. So when I left for work in the morning, I had to turn it off, and then when I left from work to come home, it got shut off again. So there was like 2 half-hour blocks of no trading.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
For baseball,
Great.
Let's put that on an actual server somewhere.
Yeah.
You should have simulated that though. I feel like that would have been really funny to just
That
simulate.
could have been a good bit. Yeah.
It's just impossible to trade until you turn something on at 8 a.m.
From 5 to 5:30 Eastern time, which would be 3 to 3:30 Mountain time PM. It's just down for a little bit because that simulates Jeremy's commute home.
And then he forgets to turn it on right when he gets home, so it's a little longer.
I'm sure that happened.
Kids were there. I was busy.
Also, the time you shut down the whole thing until somebody bought you a pizza.
Yeah, that was baseball though.
That was baseball, but still,
That was a delicious pizza.
we live at the whim of Jeremy.
I did like the last hockey. You guys actually had the spreadsheet up and ready to go, and then baseball, you were like, "Well, all our eggs in this basket. Let's see what happens."
Well, again, that was well. First of all, because I didn't know you at all, and they also barely, because I wasn't there that year, and they also only kind of knew you. So the spreadsheet was up in case, I don't know this dude. What if? Because the last 3 years before that, somebody had said, "Oh, I'll make a database for you," and it never happened. We always got somebody
was
telling us.
Dan.
One of them, I think one of them was Dan. We definitely had people all the time saying, "I can make a database for you," and then never doing it. So I was like, let's just hedge our bets, and then it worked. So I was like, all right, well, worst case scenario, Jeremy fucking ditches us, or dies, I guess. But otherwise, we'll be fine.
The game is Jeremy's now.
Yeah.
I mean, I really don't need you guys anymore. You guys, all I need you for is the connections.
Pretty much. Yeah, I honestly like. We every time now since the database is launched, like near the end, is Jeremy's been like, we don't even need GMs at this point. Like we can just simulate the whole thing. that's
Next year we're going to introduce robo GMs with simulated personalities. Like one is going to go after specifically other GMs.
At this point, our contribution is to prevent Jeremy from simulating GMs.
I
If you're
have enough.
simulating GMs, are you also simulating the reporters?
Sure, why not?
I don't know what you're going to report on.
It should be like NPCs with basic text and just like your text, your name here, and basically like the start of a cutscene. They just keep saying the same fucking thing. Like, there's a breaking deal in the books between Florida and Buffalo. News later.
Honestly,
I'm just going to build a Kevin Kurz bot that says Sharks interested in Philly. That's it. That's all the Kevin Kurz bot says.
I would like to
posts that
imagine
every day.
I would like to imagine simulating GMs and also simulating Alex just constantly saying "make better trades."
I mean, we already have a Dan bot.
It's true.
Maybe we can do that next year. We'll make an Alex bot who just said make better trades at random.
At random intervals, yeah.
He has
I have a
3
question
sentences:
for
make better
Commissioner.
trades, make more trades, and shoot, what was the one from this morning?
Oh,
Or
or
fuck
fuck
yourself.
yourself.
Or
Yeah,
fuck yourself. Yeah.
or fuck yourself. Fantastic.
But yeah, commissioners, that's since it's my first time here and I don't know all of the inside jokes. When you all said make better trades, so that means about fucking 156 times the past 4 days.
Correct.
Was it meaningful? Like, did you really mean us to make better trades, or
I mean, it's like
just for the
50-50.
memes?
It's like 50-50. I'd probably say 70-30. 70% make better trades, 30% for the meme.
And
Yeah,
what
Mainly
country-
for last year, for previous years when it would basically off that spreadsheet and people were trading people that were already moved or no trade clause to wherever they were trying to send them. That probably happened. What, one out of every 10 trades?
My that was one of my favorite ones this year, which was the Devils traded a bunch of people to themselves and the Stars traded a bunch of people to themselves. Like it's like, are you kidding me? And I was like, to decline the trade, just remake it, but do it right. And I don't think they did.
Why didn't you just let that one go through?
It might not have been Devils and Stars because everything was red. And unlike Joe, I can see red. So I just said, that's red, decline. At one point, somebody tried to trade somebody to me, but traded them to the Blue Jackets instead.
That was great. Because I remember you like going into the thing to look for that trade. You're like, I can't confirm it. I can't see it.
Oh no, yeah, because I was able to no, because that's the thing. I was able to GM confirm it, but I couldn't see it to commish confirm because they traded 4 of the 5 guys to the Blues and the 5th guy to the Blue Jackets. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, on Monday, I kept getting confused because all of the rosters in the database are alphabetical by the subreddit, not by the team name.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll trip you up for a second. Especially if you're like, what is the? Because I think I kept typing in Toronto and it was like not giving me anything. I'm like, oh right, it's Leafs. It's just Leafs. Especially because the Blue Jays subreddit is Toronto Blue Jays. So like that's just what I'm used to typing if I'm going to a sports subreddit for Toronto.
Well, it's similar to
Toronto.
Habs.
Toronto. Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
but Habs made sense to me immediately.
No. But the thing is, with Habs,
Is that
I've
all?
been searching for fucking Montreal Canadiens fucking subreddit
Yeah.
for a year before finding Habs because, like, I wasn't familiar with Reddit, so I was just like Montreal Canadiens, and it's not
Honestly,
showing up.
you know what?
anything. I'm like,
There's nothing
fuck up.
there's nothing as bad in hockey as Let's Go Fish, the subreddit for the Miami Marlins. Like,
What?
let's go fish. Motor City Kitties, which is the Detroit Tigers subreddit, and then
that
Cleveland
one's bad.
Indians is the Cleveland Indians subreddit, but it used to be called Wahoo's Teepee.
Which was somehow worse.
So yeah, baseball gets real cute.
I'm a big fan of Motor City Kitties personally.
I don't dislike Motor City Kitties, but like if you're a Tigers fan trying to find Motor City Kitties, you're gonna have trouble.
True.
And you're probably gonna end up on I assume r/Detroit Tigers, which is probably owned by Jose Tavares, who is the guy who owns r/MLB. So no, it's not owned by R. Oh, that's a surprise. He owns he parked a bunch of them.
Like, what's the story behind the guy owning r/MLB? He won't give it up, and it's a dead sub line, or
No, so r/baseball is the actual
yeah, it's the real
the baseball subreddit.
the one you
Just-
see on r/all.
Yeah, just like r/hockey
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
hockey subreddit. Yeah. But some guy got r/MLB. I think the reason that r/baseball exists is because the guy had r/MLB and didn't want to give it up. And it wasn't that he's inactive. He is like active, but I don't know. It's a weird like drama thing. Like, and he also owned he also owns one of the Yankees subreddits that like everybody left, and now they're all on r/NY Yankees. I think finally somebody eventually got it from him. But yeah, it's one of those things. Subreddit drama. Shit happens.
I kind of feel like they should do that with the Sharks.
You know what? That I doubt many people are watching that frequent the athletic subreddit, but that almost happened with Oakland Athletics. Like there was legitimate push to split off the subreddit because the A's mods either weren't around or were assholes. And then finally,
That name was also bad.
yeah, it was something bad. And I was like, do not do this. Don't do this to yourselves. Make it something better. And they were not doing it. Because like I'm friends with some of the people who were considering doing it, and they brought me on as just like, hey, we want to get another pair of eyes on this. And I was like, don't do this name. And they were like, no, we think it's a pretty good name. It's like, you have the name of another city in the name of your subreddit. That is not Oakland. Don't do that.
What was
Bad
the name
idea.
they wanted to do?
It was Holy Toledo, which is like, it's a thing that an A's announcer used to say, a former A's announcer used to say. It's like, it's a fine name for a subreddit. It's not a fine name for an Oakland Athletics subreddit if you want it to be the main Oakland Athletics subreddit. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, if it's like a meme subreddit, it's fine. Like a shit post, but
Right, exactly. Yeah. But anyway, so eventually they actually did end up, the guys who were the worst offenders left, and they added 2 new mods on that subreddit who are, one is a person that I know and like, and one is a person who I am vaguely familiar with and don't dislike. So
And it's been pretty
there
over.
hasn't been much drama like this in hockey, from what I know. Like the biggest, it's there's r/NHL, but it's only memes there, and they're pretty bad.
yeah, that's one thing about r/MLB is like a lot of just like memes and stuff, which is like, all right, cool. So it's just like, and I always feel bad because that's one thing too. And r/MLB, you like, because it's a like r/MLB does not like r/baseball, and for a significant amount of time, like I guess not anymore. Maybe Jose Tavares. No, maybe he's still technically around. I'm surprised that he allowed it, but for a while he would delete any post that told you to go to r/baseball. Now it's the top, like it's stickied on top of r/MLB, so maybe somebody finally got rid of him. Or like managed to, the guy above him apparently was like, yeah, go to r/baseball. But I always would go in and feel bad for people who are like trying to like have discussions. It's like, you are not in a subreddit for discussion. This is not, nobody's here. Yep, he owns r/Rockies, and he's trying to get mods for r/Rockies when there's already an r/Colorado Rockies.
Alex should join that sub.
r/Rockies.
Yeah,
Who is Alex?
it'd be great.
Alex is one of the other commissioners. He wasn't around this week because he was busy.
All right.
But he is one of the commissioners. Hey, joining us now.
Oh, it's Jack.
It's Jack.
Hello. Hello. Oh, I can't
Hello.
hear myself. This is weird.
Hello.
Probably the guy with the most radiophonic
There we
voice.
are. Much better.
Say Jack. That's moderated. Wow.
Now
Wow.
I'm much better. I can hear
Well,
myself.
Rude.
Well, Luke as well, I guess.
Thank you.
Your friends.
That's all I wanted.
Joe doesn't.
So,
I'm sorry.
forgive me. I was off
Joe
doing a
does it.
grocery
Sorry.
run. Forgive me. I was off doing a grocery run, and then picked up materials for a gin and tonic.
And you didn't live stream
Um,
us inside the grocery store?
Yeah, come on,
I was at like 6% battery on my phone. It would have just killed it.
loser.
Charge your phone.
Yeah, fair. I am right now. It's behind me. Have we done the awards?
Yes.
We
Yes.
have.
Oh,
I've won every.
we
We know
haven't
one
done the
of them.
list game. By the way, Armagev points out that Pirates is r/Buckos, and there was a push to start r/A is the Jolly Roger, which is just absolutely idiotic.
Also, I did hear whilst waiting in behind the scenes, I did hear some shit talking about my Let's Go Fish. I won't have any of this.
No. I don't dislike Let's Go Fish. I just think it's bad SEO.
Oh yeah, it is. It's terrible.
Yeah. That's all.
Wait.
The,
That's the owner of Let's
the
Go
number of
Fish.
times, as the GM of them, I almost said are Marlins.
like I got no problem with anybody in our Let's Go Fish. Everybody I've ever spoken to from there, cool person. But Let's Go Fish. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
all three of them.
So
All
hard
three
to
of
find.
them. They're pretty cool people.
I believe there's more moderators of r/Let's Go Fish than there were people who went to Marlins games last year.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's a small sub for a team.
Yeah, it's a pretty poorly attended team.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
only less attended team is the
Rays.
Les Tampa Bay Rays of Montreal.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm basically going to be stuck with what Ken Lane was stuck with Florida.
Pretty much. All right. Joe, do you have a list game?
I'm in the middle of writing one, yeah.
What's
Cool.
a list game?
I'll
I
wait for
your
started
your
work
viewers.
unexpectedly today, okay? I
No, that's
lost
that's
like
fine. I
4
just
hours of work that I expected I would have.
Okay. Boy. Cool. Jack.
Yes.
I don't know. You got any cool stories from this week that you wanted to talk about?
Do you know from this week? Maybe not. But well,
Okay.
But kind of this week.
Sure,
And it's
why not?
related to the game.
Go ahead.
Some of you already know about this.
Oh, yes,
Nine
yes.
and-
Okay,
Nine and
cool.
Joe already
I
know
know what
about
you're talking
this.
about now. Yeah, I got it.
But
Yeah.
so during the baseball trade deadline game, I wound up with the Cleveland Indians. And during my week with them, they were putting on an event because one of their pitchers had leukemia, I believe it was. And so they were having a thing to try and get people to sign up to be bone marrow donors.
Carlos Carrasco,
And,
by the way, is the name of the pitcher.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. The name was failing me.
Yep.
So in honor of him, they were trying to get people to sign up for it, and so I did. And yesterday morning, I believe it was, may have been the day before, I got an email saying that I may be a potential match for a 57-year-old man. So this stupid little game that we play on Reddit might just, and this is not, none of this is final yet. I don't even know if we're definitely matches or not, but this stupid little game that we play on Reddit might end up saving somebody's life.
Silly little game. Sorry.
Silly little
Yeah.
game. Yeah, it's called Silly
You're right,
Little Game.
Silly
That's
Little
the name of it. Yeah, you got
My apologies.
yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, I can't. We all owe a debt of gratitude to GH Morello. I can't even get through it. I
I know
can't
you
even get through the joke.
The instant that you corpsed, I knew what you were going with.
Um,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry. By the way, hats. You're not gonna get that joke.
Okay, so again,
That's
yeah,
gonna
we're
take some explaining.
gonna go ahead and do this. So okay, so when we started the game, it started with baseball, and the way it started was somebody on on the baseball subreddit was like, hey, we should do a trade deadline game at the trade deadline and trade users to each other, basically. And like it was a lot less fleshed out than what it is now. Even less fleshed out than what it was on the spreadsheets. And I was like, hey, that's a good idea. It's a cool idea. People are into it. Maybe I'll get the ball rolling, but I don't want to run it. And then I ended up running it. And now here we are 6 years later, 5 years later, or whatever. But anyway, the guy who made the original post is GH Morello. And so I, in honor, to be like, hey, thanks for the idea. I made him a moderator on the baseball trade deadline subreddit, but with no permissions. He was just like an honorary commissioner with no actual powers. But every year he's in like, hey man, it's great that this game that I thought of is still working. It's like, yeah, man, you didn't do anything. You had the idea. Thanks for the idea. I appreciate it.
You had 40% of the idea.
Yeah. You had the seedling of the idea, but the amount of work that we put into this game every year, a lot less now, thanks to Jeremy. Thank God. But
yes.
before that, the amount of work that we put into this game every year, but especially before Jeremy made the database for us, was astronomical. And this dude comes in every year, does nothing, and is like, hey man, it's really great that we're still doing this. Like, yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, we put a lot of work into it, bro.
All right, I have our list game.
He's a sweet kid. He messaged me the other day, like, hey, long time no talk. Yeah. It's just one of those things of like, bruh, we you didn't actually do anything. You had an idea.
I'm trying to find the original post.
Well, what if GH Morello is Jeremy?
Impossible. GH Morello initiates conversations with me sometimes. And Jeremy never initiates a conversation. You message Jeremy and Jeremy's like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, I'm around now.
Usually it takes 3
Jeremy might respond the next day.
Well, the problem is you guys always talk to me on whatever service that I'm not using at the time is. Or
Are you not on Slack?
Old alt that I'm not using anymore.
Yeah, aren't you on Slack all the time?
I mean, I have it up for work, but that doesn't mean I'm looking at it.
Well, so the thing that happened was Joe
hipster.
He just added Jeremy on Slack, and I guess you just didn't see it. And eventually I DM'd him like, hey, BT Dubs, we're starting things. And he was like, oh, cool, yeah, fine. He just didn't see the @ notification. He saw the DM. You just gotta hound him a little bit until he responds, and he'll be like, oh, cool, yeah, now I'll be around.
And I don't read back as to what was being said prior. I just go, what?
Correct. Yes. I don't know how.
Context again.
I understood this right away. I don't understand how they have trouble with it. Just give us your phone number, Jeremy. We'll text you.
All right, we can do that.
Problem solved. Give it right now, live on the stream. Don't give it right now, live on the stream.
All right.
List game. Arco, you want to stick around for the list game?
Woohoo!
Sure. I have literally nothing to do tonight.
Wamino, do you know what a list game is?
Absolutely not.
Cool. We're gonna find out.
And I have
You're
about
just
40.
as prepared as the rest of us.
I have 40 minutes. Is that enough?
Oh, that's more than enough. We wanted to be done in 20, so we're good.
All right, perfect.
All right. Joe, hit us with the list game.
So we're going to cap off the our hockey trade deadline with a game I like to call the Ottawa Senators. This was a game I technically started writing back in July and actually had a draft of, and then I lost the file. What?
Oh,
Kirsten Cinema.
It is not a member of the Ottawa Senators.
What's on the other side, Jack?
Green, because as we all know, hockey pucks are green.
Cool. I thought you were going to.
I can't disagree. I don't see colors. So.
I thought you were going to say cork, but that's fine.
Yeah. Brown, because baseballs are brown.
Because baseballs are brown.
All right. So here's how this game works. I am going to give you the name of a Canadian senator. You have to tell me if they are in the Canadian Parliament or if they play for the Ottawa Hockey Senators. Does this game make sense to you?
Currently play for the Ottawa Senators? Or have played for the Ottawa Senators?
All of the Ottawa Senators are current members of the team.
Oh, Jesus.
They are currently on the 23-man roster. And I think all of the senators are current members of parliament, except maybe one.
Is Google allowed?
No.
No.
It would be a much easier
That's
game
gonna-
if Google was allowed.
That's going to be fairly easy.
We might score a point if Google was allowed.
That's true. Yeah.
Mumino's like, this is going to be an easy game, and everyone else is like, this is going to be awful.
Well, I'm the only one that's actively following hockey here, so
Yeah,
I am.
and you're also the only one of us who is Canadian and so might recognize a senator's name.
Anthony Duclair. It's he.
Oh,
Oh, no,
man.
there's
I was gonna go. Is that hockey?
I don't know. Is
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with politician senator.
I have him on my fantasy team, so I hope he's a hockey player.
Oh, good. I got it. Cool.
Fantasy Parliament.
All right, we ready?
Let's go.
Also, point of clarification, currently in the Ottawa Senators system. Okay?
Fair enough. So, but
Do we
shut up.
do it?
Gods, like these
So,
no
23
one's
man
ever heard
lost.
of.
Like, do we
All right.
say it in order or?
All right. So, I have the back of a Pokemon card for a hockey player,
What Pokemon?
and Detective Pikachu for senator,
There we go.
because as we all know, Detective Pikachu is a senator,
So I have
An
it.
Ottawa
you've
senator?
not-
or-
you've
Yeah,
not
I
narrowed
know
it down.
is
a Canadian
You've not
senator,
narrowed it down.
politician,
Parliamentarian or
hockey, politics, because
right.
as we all know, Pokeball looks exactly like a hockey puck,
Yes.
and Detective Pikachu is in politics.
So I have a
Keep track of your own.
hockey puck for hockey player and a white puck for politician because
Politicians are white. Yeah.
I was yeah, exactly.
Oh, jeez.
well done. Nat.
See, Armageddon, I'm not the one making these jokes.
Here we and I have a coaster, sheep for politicians because as we all know, politicians are sheep
Sheeple. Yeah.
and white, and on the other side it's green because hockey pucks are green.
Cool.
And
This is correct,
Um,
right, Lumino?
yes. Yes. Hockey pucks
Now,
are.
over here,
Well,
he-
maybe they're green. I'm colorblind, so I don't see any colors. It's
And then
hard.
I guess Arcohen and Lumino can just like voice their opinions.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Sound good?
Sounds
All right.
good. To
All
me.
right.
Well, I could say it last, since I'm not gonna base myself
Yeah.
off of like baseball guys.
All right,
I'm the only Canadian here.
we ready to go?
Jack's not even a baseball guy. Jack is like car racing guy, if anything. Cricket.
Yeah.
Jack watches cricket.
Let me just get my notes app up
Cricket
so
and
that I can
airplanes.
keep score. All right, so we've got Kuhan,
This is far more
we've got
professional than
Jack,
it ever was during baseball.
Is it though?
we've got Jeremy.
I think we're just.
Arcohen, are you playing?
Yes.
I think we're just less drunk.
That's also possible.
And,
Although I'm working
Lumino.
on it.
You can tell because Joe's not yelling.
What?
Oh God, that was awful.
All right, we're ready.
Ready?
All right, first name is
Sure, why not?
Vernon White. Vernon White.
That's an easy one. I say politician.
Yeah, politician.
Yeah, that one was a softball. Vernon White is currently a Canadian senator. I have no idea anything he does.
No, it's not a softball. It's a hockey puck.
No,
Just give me a second. My cat is fucking banging on
Again.
my door.
you made it too easy because as we all know, politicians
Politicians
are
are
white.
white. Yeah. All right.
All right, when Lumina gets back, we'll get to the second one.
Hang on, Nine, you hear that? That's the sound of Dan being
That's the
glad he's not
second
on
I
the stream.
fucking opened the door, he just skedaddles.
Yeah, that's
skedoodles
true.
Away.
If the politicians in Virginia, they started off white, and then maybe something else happened.
It's kind of like this. You go like
All right,
and then
Lumino, you ready?
You don't have any shoe polish with you, Jeremy?
I am ready.
All right. Our second name is Mark Borowicki. Mark Borowicki.
Cohen.
What say you are, Cohen?
I'm gonna say hockey.
Yeah, he's a hockey player. He's a
All
defenseman.
right.
And it's
And
Borowiecki,
he has-
I think it's pronounced.
This is a guess what
I
their
literally
job
never
is
heard it pronounced that
game,
way.
not guess how to pronounce their name
Oh
game.
God, sorry.
All right, next up, third name. We have Jacques Demers. Jacques Demers.
Jesus, you monster.
Jacques Dumais.
I was wondering if you were gonna say his name. He's actually the father of one of my friends.
Oh,
Seriously?
Yeah, and he is not a hockey player.
that's so fucking weird.
spoiler alert.
Well, he was the coach of the
Was he?
Canadians before. Did you know that?
Oh, you should have said he was
He
the coach of the
Montreal
Senators,
Canadiens.
because then the correct
He
answer
was
would have been
never
that.
the coach of the
No,
Senators.
but he is a senator as
He
well.
was recently a senator. Cohen, what was your guess before Womino spoiled it?
Oh yeah, fuck, I forgot about it. Sorry.
I would have probably guessed politician. I know a different Demers that's
Okay.
a hockey player.
I only knew to guess politician because I think that's the name that you said before we started. Let me know.
No, I haven't.
No, it's definitely not.
No, it's Anthony Duclair that I said before.
Oh.
and also Anthony Duclair was a hockey player.
well done.
so every part of that was wrong, Jack.
Again,
He Duclair is black.
wearing a baseball jersey,
Duclair is black.
That's true. So he can't be a
so he
politician.
can't be a politician. It's
Of
illegal.
course, of course.
And honestly, if you ask a lot of hockey fans, he can't be a hockey player either.
Yeah, fair.
All right.
It's
So I
just
think
not
everyone got
racism.
the point except Joe Hutton?
No, I got a point.
Yeah,
I said-
everybody,
I said-
everybody got it.
Oh no, you got,
Everybody
you
got
got the point. You got
I,
the
yeah, I
point.
put up
Sorry.
Detective Pikachu.
I just remembered what Stacy put.
Detective Pikachu is a politician, and the Pokeball looks exactly like a hockey puck.
All right. Our next one is going to be fun. Fourth name is Paul Martin. Paul Martin.
Can I say
Wow.
both?
You did a very easy one for me. He is definitely a hockey player. And
Yeah,
he
he's
used
a
to
hockey-
play for the Sharks.
Yeah, he played with the
is
Sharks, but
great.
I don't know if
so
he
good.
retired. Like he did retire, but
See, now this is me because I said politician, really hoping that Joe knew that there was a hockey player who once played for the Sharks, but
I
was
highly
never a
doubt it.
senator, so found a senator.
I'll say hockey player. Like since you said system,
Yeah, so only Jeremy gets the point for this one.
And Jack.
Paul Martin was never an Ottawa Senator.
I also got a point, thank you.
he never
Yeah.
was. All right.
Jack also said white for senator.
I didn't see Jack's. Yeah, so Jack gets the point too. Jack, Jeremy. Paul Martin was never an Ottawa Senator, and he was a different Paul Martin. Used to be the Prime Minister of Canada.
Can I have 2
And
points
was
for
a
that,
senator.
please?
No.
Because not only did I get the
No.
correct answer, I also got the correct methodology.
That's good for 1 point.
Fair.
What is this? Math class?
That's
No.
just that's just as good as Jeremy just guessing it.
Count it.
All right, next up we've got Connor Brown. Connor Brown.
Brown like a hockey puck.
Cohen.
We're gonna go with politician.
He's a hockey player. He was
Yep.
on the Toronto Maple Leafs before.
But did he ever play for the Ottawa Senators?
He did. He was traded this summer.
Yeah,
All right.
he's
See, we found a problem. We found a problem in our list game system and that we've involved someone who actually knows something about the subject.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just wait until it's the baseball
like-
game this summer. That's
Yeah.
gonna be fun.
Joe, you remember when I wrote Latin player or Latin
Basically
Grammy?
moderating.
You remember when I wrote
Well,
relief
Milo-
pitcher or Latin Grammy winner, and our group of baseball fans got it 100% correct? It's like that.
All right, next up, we've got Craig Anderson. Tell me what building in Canada, what building in Ottawa Craig Anderson works at. That's the way we're going.
He works in Parliament.
He works at the very empty hockey arena.
Is it called Scotiabank? Are they all called Scotiabank?
No, Scotiabank is in Toronto. I'm pretty sure it's Bridgestone. No, Bridgestone's Nashville.
No,
I
isn't
don't know.
there like 7
It's-
different?
Canadian Tire Center, dude.
Yeah.
It's Canadian.
Canadian
Tire.
Tire.
Aren't there like 3 different ones that have the same name in Canada?
Calgary is also-
Scotiabank Saddledome,
Yeah.
Scotiabank Arena.
Well, there's
And-
Bell MTS and there's
Canadian
Bell
Tire
Center.
Bell. It's
Bank,
Bell.
like-
Bell is what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, there's only 2.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, only 2.
Anyway,
Cohen, your
Andy's the
guess is-
goalie.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is a hockey player.
Yes.
There's 2 American
Don't get
Airlines
popcorn.
ones in the NBA, so same diff.
Yeah,
American Airlines Center and American Airlines Arena.
That's
because
pretty
that's not
confusing.
remotely confusing.
Not one bit.
How do you write center?
Yeah, but
CENTER, not with an RE.
how do I write it?
Fuck.
Who knows?
That's a good point, Jack. Jack from Atlanta.
Oh, he's from Atlanta. All right,
No, he's not from Atlanta. He's from Atlanta.
Atlanta. All right.
That's how he says it, even though he's from.
Hey, Naim, can you do me a favor?
We can move this name
Go to Toronto.
because it'll be fun.
Can I
equivalent to
four fuck
fucking
myself?
Yeah, for fuck yourself.
All right, next up we have Dennis Dawson. Dennis Dawson.
That sounds like such a political name.
100% political.
Hi,
name.
my name is Dennis. Please give me your vote.
Cohen.
Oh, hey, my no, it's
Politician.
it actually
Yeah,
goes.
I'll say
Oh,
politician
hey,
as
my
well.
name's Dennis. Eh, please give me your vote.
Jesus Christ, that's
Sorry
so
for
racist.
asking.
Sorry.
Are you voting along party lines, Archon?
At least I didn't do a bad French Canadian accent.
Try it.
I
No.
think he's a politician, and also I think you have to keep saying A.
Eh? He's a politician, eh?
That's,
What do we
that's
got-
a
what
better
do we got,
Canadian
Lamina?
accent than I can do it. It's it's a politician.
And
Dennis
Joe?
Dawson is a current member of Parliament.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
I'm using Lamina to basically moderate.
Yeah. Well, Joe, congratulations. You're out of a job. Wamino's writing this faster than you can.
All right, next up we have Mike Duffy. Mike Duffy.
Oh,
Cohen.
I've Jeremy, I just saw where you put your
Um,
phone number, and for a brief moment, I thought you put it in general.
It's fine. I mean, I trust these people to put it on Facebook.
I'm gonna guess he's a politician.
He is a politician.
Yep. Arcon's the only one that gets the point because Lamina's basically not playing at this point.
What the fuck?
Because Wamino's still batting 1,000. Yeah.
Do you want me to create a list game?
Yes. Can you
Not-
can you
well,
make
Uh,
one?
next up,
Next year.
Can you make one
next
and run
year,
it
I
faster
will-
than Joe does?
Probably.
Jesus. Oh, jeez. Shots fired.
this isn't my fault. This is your guys' fault for taking forever to vote and commenting on every name.
I know.
Next up, we've got Anders Nilsson.
Say again.
Anders
He
Nilsson.
is an Ottawa senator.
Oh, wait. Shit. That's the wrong one. I meant to do that.
You've got something for goalies.
Yeah, I know he's got
I
something.
do have-
Is it the fact?
He's the other goalie. And do you really expect a fucking politician from Canada with a name,
Anders
a name,
Nilsson. Yeah.
a name so Swedish? I highly doubt it, but maybe. We lost
Yeah,
Joe.
maybe.
All right. Oh, there he is.
Last, but certainly not least, we have Scott Sabourin. Scott Sabourin.
Scott Sabourin. I'm gonna go there.
Cohen.
Hockey.
What do you think, Arkellan?
Hockey
He-
player.
Yeah.
Ah!
So
He is a hockey player from Quebec.
Quebecois.
So half of you didn't know who Scott Sabourin was, but that's okay because neither did Austin Matthews. When in the preseason he had to check Scott Sabourin's sweater because he didn't know who Scott Sabourin was.
Oh, I remember this.
Oh,
yeah,
dear.
and the best part is Sabourin scored in their first game, like between the Leafs and the Sens. Sabourin
See-
scored and Matthews didn't. I'm pretty sure.
See, this is a major advantage to being a racing fan. Is the tradition is to put the driver's name on their belt, so you can just look like you're looking down for a second. You don't have to like look behind them.
Yeah, but looking out is gay, so
I ain't got no problem with that.
Hey, fellas, is it gay to check
Hey,
notes? Look
Wamino,
down.
have you ever seen them racing driver booty? Is nice.
All right.
the only race I know is Alex
Everyone is tied
Vianney.
except Jeremy. Who's somehow got one fewer point.
What's that?
Who lost?
Jeremy.
Oh,
Oh,
poor Jeremy.
I was expecting it to be me.
I was also expecting it to be Jack. Let's be real here.
I'm just used to losing these
won.
games.
So congratulations, everyone. Wamino won. Wamino's the best person to come out of this trade deadline.
You could also argue. You could also argue, Joe, that the listener lost.
That's a fact.
Probably.
It's a fact like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. All right.
And now we're in a
That-
hatch. Jeez.
That is gonna do it for the final day of the r/hockey trade deadline tonight. Quiet stream. It was only like we had a max of like 5 or 6 watchers. But
I saw 7 once.
oh, maybe
Back
7.
when I was a watcher, so
Ooh. Thank you for everybody who watched. Thank you for everybody who's going to watch in post and like watch the stream afterwards. Any last words? Let me start with I'm going to start bottom right and move my way left and up. So Wamino, any final words for I know this is your first year. Any final words for the viewers and fans of the game?
it's way more fun being a reporter or / a GM than being a player. Because a player, like, you maybe have like one successful comment, but a reporter, you have the right to comment 146 times in a day. So the chances are that one of your comments will be popular. So I recommend being a reporter next year.
All right.
All right. R. Cohen, any final thoughts?
First, I like how there was just a big picture of nothing now.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I was like putting the people up, but then okay, fine. You don't have fucking video,
Get a
asshole.
picture of young Joe.
It's so much effort. All right,
Um,
that was our Cohen's final thoughts then. So suck it, Jack. Any final thoughts?
My final thoughts. I was out and about and unable to vote for my awards for the week and the day. Wamino, fantastic job jumping in and GMing with me on the Habs today.
Thank
Very
you.
much look forward to having you for anything other trade deadline games that we do.
Dibs on the Rays.
You have a standing offer to help me out with the Marlins if you want over the summer.
And to
Sure.
to report because
Oh, absolutely to report. Your
fantastic.
reporting was
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Jeremy, any final thoughts?
Look forward to seeing everybody at basketball, NBA. Let's do it.
Yeah, next year for NBA.
NBA.
We said that last
NBA.
year.
We said that last year, and then some shit happened that made me not want to do it this year. So we'll,
NBA. NBA.
There may or may not be an NBA game 2020.
Yeah, we'll see.
I would very much like to do it 2020, 2021. Would have been happy to have done it this year.
He
But
said it. He said the words.
I think I would like to just avoid it just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
And finally, sorry, the reason that you've just been seeing Jeremy while the rest of us talk is because I was trying to get the screen working right so that we could get the final thoughts from fuck. I pulled it up wrong. It's fine. Whatever. Final thoughts from Joe. Oh, I pulled it from the stream. Jesus Christ. Final thoughts from Joe.
This was fun. Remember, the game is technically over, but also the game technically goes another week. So go out, hang out in the new sub you got traded with. I'm going to go shitpost in the Flyers sub all week.
Look forward to seeing you.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I think we're playing the Penguins, so big rivalry game, right?
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
There
And
we go.
that's
That's what I was trying to do the whole time, and that was the problem.
yeah. Here's me with my national team jersey. So that's happening.
National team.
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is my national team jersey, fam. It is team issued. I have it. It's a thing. But no, super fun game. I was not around as much as I would have liked this year, although I was not as much as around as much as I would have liked this year. But I mean, it still ran. Everyone did a good job of participating, and yeah, the game runs on you guys. So
Yeah.
thanks so much. But of course, it runs on us, but it's really for the players. So thanks not only to the around 30 or so volunteers we had, but thanks so much to the 1,200 actual players who really wanted to come out and experience a different side of hockey for a week. I hope you actually go out and experience that other side of hockey for a week.
Yeah, I would like to also once again thank everybody for participating. We put this on every year in hockey, every year in baseball. It's always a blast. Every year. I mean, I'm surprised at how much work I put in this year. Honestly, until this was more true before the database. That I used to always say every year this is a lot of stress and a lot of work, but still a lot of fun. And with the database, Jeremy left. But with the database, it's still a lot of fun, but a whole lot less stress and a whole lot less work. So
Yeah,
thank you to Jeremy. As always, he's not even here to hear me thank him a million times, but Jeremy is the best thing that's ever happened to this game. And I really appreciate him, but I also appreciate all the players, all the GMs. We had 600 signups before the game started and 600 signups after the game started. That was wild. To get to that 1,200 number. So thank you to everybody. Thank you. When I started doing this game like 5 years ago, I would never have imagined that it was going to like get this big, go across 2 subs, probably to a third one next year. So thank you everybody so much.
NBA.
And we will see you guys this summer for baseball and next January for hockey and potentially NBA. Thank you so much once again, and as always, fuck yourself.
Or
Cool. And the broadcast is